40 years strong, Bananarama are here to talk about their new music. Bananarama, of course, although we weren't bickering about which song we could use, they are celebrating 40 years together, having sold 30 million albums, and they have a new one out called Masquerade. Karen and Sarah are here now. We missed a trick there. It should have been Cruel Summer, shouldn't it, given the temperatures outside?
Absolutely. That one always goes down the storm.
Because it was a bit about love, but also stifling heat, am I right?
It was about stifling
it's about being left behind in London when all your friends have gone on holiday. So,
yeah, the way I was dawdling along the street in the heat, I was left behind. Anyway, let's talk about your new music. You've been busy recording, haven't you? Tell us about the new song.
Well, the new song's called Forever Young, and actually Sarah wrote it with her daughter, and it's sort of a lot of memories, childhood, of our child, because we've known each other since we were kids.
Yeah, it's quite a nostalgic
yeah, very
song.
nostalgic
so it's definitely
song.
About, you know, our adventures
I got quite
together.
emotional when I heard it. Yes.
Well, should we have a listen so we know what we're talking about? Here we are. You're right, it does feel nostalgic. So, Sarah, your daughter helped write it?
Yes, we were in lockdown. She was part of my bubble. So we started to write the album, and Karen was in Cornwall. So Alice happened to be in my house at the time, so we just tried a couple of tracks, and that was one of them. That was actually the lyric video. So our first single was Masquerade, which had a really fabulous video, but that was... yeah, no, it was great writing with her.
Something you keep the royalties in the family.
I could say that.
Alice is established in her own right anyway as an artist, so...
Do you have to check through, though, and just check that Mum's not getting all the better parts? Or do you trust her implicitly?
No, Alice, she's... actually, I must say, a completely different type of artist to us, but she does write great songs. So it was great working with her. It was like a breath of fresh air, because we didn't really intend on doing an album, and I think because the first couple had her sort of input, it sort of certainly spurred me on to get out from Cornwall and back up to London and kickstart the process.
Get back involved.
Yeah.
Well, listen, you've brought in the album here. It's called Masquerade, isn't it? It's nice to hold vinyl, actually.
I know, it's so popular now, really popular. We did a limited edition of those in red and blue, and they're completely sold out. So, yeah, but the album's still available.
I love that when we were outside and you showed me this, you quickly added, we need that back, because you saw me eyeing it up, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, we struggled to get some for ourselves.
I was hoping for a signed one, but there you are.
Excuse me, well, I have to join the list.
So tell us about the inspiration for the album.
Well, I mean, in the first lockdown, we did our memoir, Really Saying Something, in which we were going to do anyway. And in the second lockdown, we had all the shows cancelled that we do all throughout the summer and stuff for 2 years. And I think it was, you know, time to reflect and look back through that whole period.
It's quite nostalgic, and it's electro pop, so it's fun as well, good to dance to.
I think there's some real positivity in there, you know, that we'll all come out of where we were and have better times. So some hopeful stuff on there as well.
Well, you had those cancelled gigs, but you have been able to book them in and then some, haven't you? You've got a busy summer.
Yes, we've had done the heritage shows this year, which we haven't done before, the festivals at Kenwood and Kew Gardens.
Kew Gardens was
we've got
amazing.
Sandringham, Royal Estate, and
a few more.
Yeah, quite a few. And next year, obviously, we'll get back to, you know, doing more and more, and hopefully do some touring of our own as well.
I have to say, I think the crowds have missed it. They've been spectacular this year.
So,
their enthusiasm has no bounds.
They're always enthusiastic when you come on, though.
Well, but it's when it's like a mutual thing, a mutual appreciation, I think. And this year, you know, we went to Kew Gardens, and you just thought, wow, this has been put off for 2 years, and it was like they'd just been let loose. It was, and us too. It was fantastic.
Well, listen, lots of luck with the shows and with the album and the new song as well. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having us. Thank you.